Hey everyone, welcome back to Dezola Designs. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. I am Anne. I am the, owner of my channel, Dezola Designs. And if you are here, you probably have questions as to how to tuck in these pesky ends. I was making this granny square and halfway through I said, you know what, I'm gonna make a video on how to tuck in these ends. This is a fabulous granny square, by the way. If you would like to make it, I will have the link down below. And I learned actually how to tuck in the ends from watching the Crochet Crowd and Mikey. So I learned about, wow, 5 years ago now. I taught myself. So you guys, I've done this so many times. I've made so many face scrubbies, kitchen products, everything that I've made. I always use this method and the strands do not ever come out, okay? So please, please, please stick around and we will get to the tutorial soon. But first, a bit of self-promotion. I need to talk about my channel and talk about what I'm doing. If you guys like what I do, and if you like my channel, please, please, please consider donating having a super thanks. There's a little heart down below and it has a $sign, and that is super thanks. You can give, I believe, any donation, any monetary amount. You guys, it all goes back to my channel. If you take a look at my channel, I have fabulous yarn giveaways, and like 90% of the yarn or the money that I receive goes to that. So please, if you like my videos, if you like what I do here on this teeny tiny section of YouTube, please consider making a monetary donation through Super Thanks, or you can also become a member. You can also subscribe to my channel. So consider doing all of that. Another thing you will see in my tutorials are my bracelets. This is another side thing that I do. These are made from real stones, real crystal. They're gorgeous. I custom make them to fit your wrist. So if you want to check out my current inventory, I will have my Etsy link above. I will also have the link to my Etsy shop down below. So now, with all of that out of the way, let's talk about what you need to properly tuck your ends in. You will need, obviously, a crochet project that you just can't figure it out. I luckily have one right here. You will need a yarn needle, and you will also need a pair of scissors. So go ahead and grab those items, grab those ingredients, and let's get started tucking those ends in. Okay, everyone, so just in case if you're wondering, I am making a bag with these granny squares, and this is what the front of the granny squares look like. And I just wanted to show you what the back looks like completed. So when you tuck in your ends properly, you'll kind of be able to notice a little bit here and there, but you shouldn't be able to see it. And I know it takes practice, you guys. I've been crocheting for over 20 years, so I know it takes practice, but this is what your end result should look like. Okay, everyone, so you have your project, whatever that may be, and you have your ends all over the place. So we are first going to start with this one right here. And you have to, all you got to do is put your yarn through your needle, and how I do this, super easy, is I just fold the yarn in half. Oops. And then I pull it through the needle this way. When I first learned that, I just was like, whoa, that's really cool. So that is like the super, super simple way to put your yarn through your needle. So in your project, even if you don't have like a corner stitch like this, you will have, like, let's just say here, you will have back loops throughout your project. You want to put your yarn through the back loops only when you're tucking in ends, so it does not show on the front of your work, okay? So you take your yarn needle with the yarn attached and you just go through the back loops only, like this, okay? And then you pull through. One way, like that, okay? So then through the same loops, you go through it a second time. Back loops only, okay? And then you pull through like that. And then, this is the last time, you go through the back loops only again. And you see how I started, I skipped this first stitch right here. I'm going into the second stitch and I'm going through as many as I can. And then you pull through like that. Okay, that is, and then I pulled it apart a little bit. That is tucked in there, you guys. It will never come out, okay? I've made so many face scrubbies, and then you just cut it, like I just cut it like that have been through the wash. Those face scrubbies, washcloths, face cloths, dishcloths have been through the wash like a million times and nothing has ever come out. All of my works, it just stays locked in there, okay? So then we'll do this one. This one's a little bit contrasting color. Again, fold your yarn in half, get your yarn needle, pull the yarn through like that, okay? So here we go. Here's the back loops. And again, if you don't have a stitch like this, like a fan stitch or a shell stitch, you just go through the back loops. Like say you're just doing a blanket. The next one will do the edge, so you'll see what I mean, okay? But again, back loops only. Take your yarn needle with your yarn. Go through the loops. And you guys just remember to take your time, okay? Crocheting should be relaxing. It should be very, very enjoyable. And if you've come this far, you know, you've made it probably to the end of your project, don't rush. Because, you know, unless you have a deadline or whatever, but still, make it enjoyable. So I went through one way, I went through the other way, and then I'm going back the third way, like this. Beep. And then I pull on it a little bit, and then cut it like that. Okay. And then I'm going to do this one on the edge right here, just so you guys can see. Fold your yarn in half. Like that. And then I'm just going to go through right here. Like this. It doesn't have to be an exact science or anything. You just want to find the back loops and just put your yarn needle through them. before I found out about this way, before I even found out about yarn needles, I would take a crochet hook and just kind of make knots and tuck my ends in that way. And more often than not, it came loose. So then with this one, I go, you know, pretty far, a long ways there. And then I go back up through like this. And I usually only do the length of the yarn needle, like that. And then I pull through this way. And then same loops, back loops only. Pull through like that. Okay. Stretch it out a bit. And then cut your yarn. Okay. The last ones I will go a little bit faster just so you guys can see. Like this. Back loops only. 1, 2. One time I messed up on a project really bad and I tried to frog my way out, and then the third time like this. And make sure that your needle is not going through like this, okay? Make sure you're just getting those back loops. So one time I tried to frog a project and I used a lot of different colors and I tucked the ends in like this, and I ended up just throwing a lot of the yarn away because it was tucked in so well that I couldn't, it was hard to frog. So I said, wow, these really do work. So then this is the last one right here. And then you go one way like this. And then you go the other way like that. And then you go back through again like that. Okay, and then you just trim the yarn right there, and there you go. Your ends are tucked in. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Again, if you would like to do this granny square, I will have the link down below. If you would like to make the bag, I will have the link down below also. But you guys, thank you so, so much for watching my channel. If you haven't had a chance yet, please, please, please subscribe to my channel. I have a ton of yarn giveaways and I make tutorials, crochet tutorials when I can. If you have any other questions or if you would like me to do another video answering your crochet questions, please, please, please comment, ask them in the comments down below. But everyone, thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope it helps you, and we will see each other again in the next video. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope everyone's having a good day. Bye.